What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Board Games Are For Everybody, where today we are playing some Mall Madness. Anyone who has played Mall Madness knows that it is unironically a very entertaining game to play. Big reason for that is because of the gimmick that it is electronic, which is amazing. Mall Madness is a game where players are just trying to traverse the mall and shop to their heart's content. We are trying to collect 6 different items that are on our board and make it back to our vehicle before another player does. I believe in the rules it says that you have to get one of each color. We're probably not going to do that. We're probably just going to do 6. The prices of everything are all different anyway, so getting 4 of the same color is going to rack you up quite a bit of money quite quick. And yeah, that's pretty well, as we go through, things will be explained. Only thing we really have to go over is that every player starts with $150. $150. The rules say it's supposed to be split up into certain bills. We just gave everyone $350s because that's easier to do. We'll break it down as we go through the game. I find it funny that we're given paper money, even though we have credit cards. I guess 2003 was a time before electronic banking in games was really a thing. I'm not sure when that started. I feel like it was either... I've got to say it was probably Monopoly that had the first electronic banking. I know the Game of Life also had an electronic banking version, Twists and Turns, I think it was. So electronic banking probably wasn't there in the early 2000s, which is when this one's from. This is the version from 2003, I believe it is, which unfortunately means that our characters have these really exaggerated long necks and legs and arms. It's very unsettling. I am not a big fan of the art of these characters. I would much rather have like the plastic miniatures from, I think it was the late 80s or early 90s version of the game. However, that version of the game is pretty pricey, and I don't have the money for it. But I would love to have that version of the game someday. But we have this one, so this is what we're going to be playing. When I started this channel, I wanted to try and focus on games from when I was a kid, but I ended up just gravitating towards the newer games, unfortunately. I ended up gravitating towards the newer games. And I think the reason for that is that a lot of old games just don't have solo modes, is the big thing, is playing games on my own is much easier with newer games because they have dedicated solo modes, whereas back when I was a kid, if you wanted to play a game with multiple players and you had no one to play with, you were playing all of them by yourselves, which is what we're going to be doing today. We're playing a full 4-player game by ourselves. The characters that we have are Sarah. Sarah is a friendly girl who is into just about everything. She can be girly at times, but she also likes to compete at sports and build things. That's our green player. We have Scott, the yellow player. Scott is a talkative boy who's really into games. He excels at science and math and is also a big music fan. Also, men are allowed to shop at shopping malls as well. We can't just be all girls, right? They've got to be inclusive. This was back in 2003, though, I guess. Our blue player is Kara. Kara is a spunky girl who's really into sports. She's athletic, confident, and extremely competitive. I'm sure her and Sarah would get along quite well, seeing as they are both into sports and quite competitive. And last but not least, we have Rachel, the red player. Rachel is a funky girl who's really into dancing and hip-hop music. She dresses in outrageous styles and is very assertive. So that is our roster of characters. I am going to be playing as the green player, as Sarah, for 2 reasons. First and foremost, it's the green meeple. I always play as the green player. Secondly, which is probably the more important reason, is that That's the name of my fiance, so I think there's a bit of an obligation to play as the character in the game, seeing as she is not here to play as the character herself. But that's pretty well it as far as everything goes. The goal of the game is for us to go through the mall and purchase stuff from the separate stores. The first person to get 6 items and get back to their car is the winner, which I think we explained already. So you guys got 2 explanations for the price of 1, which is free. We're just going to get into this. I'm just rambling now. I keep forgetting if I explain things or not. Let's get into it.
It's Mall Madness.
It's Mall Madness.
Press the enter button when I call your color. Red, blue, green, yellow.
Full game.
Now there's a clearance at the cell phone store.
Clearance at the cell phone store. Up here.
There's a sale at the shoe store.
Sale at the shoe store. Where's the shoe store?
And
Toys, accessories. Oh, shoe store down here. And the hair salon
the enter button
up
when
here.
you're ready.
Okay, we are ready.
Green, move 4.
Green, move 4. So green's moving first. So the way that these sales and clearances work, you'll see on our boards here that each store has 3 different prices. We have a regular price, a sale price, and a clearance price. If we happen to get to a store that either has a sale or a clearance, we get to purchase that item for that price. Now, when we purchase stuff, it's possible that we could end up not getting it at all because sometimes they run out of stock. That is for every store, not just specifically ones that are on sale and clearance, but we'll kind of get that as we go along. So it said that green gets to go first, which is good for us because we're green. And we have a movement of 4.
Green, move 4.
We have a movement of 4. So we could go into the jewelry store. It would be 1, 2, 3 would get us into the jewelry store, and we could buy some earrings for the regular price of 50. And that would get us on our way. We could also go 1, 2, 3 into the department store and then take the elevator up to this second level here to get us closer to the cell phone store clearance. That's also an option. I think, well, what are we getting from the cell phone store? We'd be getting a camera phone for the price of 50. So it would also be 50 on clearance. We'd be spending the same amount as the regular price on the missing line jewelry store for those earrings. So I think we're just going to go 1, 2, 3. We're going to come into the jewelry store here. We're going to spend our $50 and we are going to buy those earrings, hopefully. So what we do when we want to buy stuff is we take our card and we just swipe it. And that cha-ching means that we have successfully purchased that item. So we need to pay our 50, and I guess I'm just going to toss it up here, all the spent money. I have all the piles, I just didn't sort everything into separate things. Here, let's do that quick, it might make things easier. So we've got 5s, we've got 10s, got 20s, and we got 50s. Only a handful of different bill types, unlike Monopoly that has like 40 different bill types. Okay, so we have purchased those earrings. So we get to take one of these little check marks here and we just get to slot it. We just get to slot it right onto our board. And that is going to help us indicate that we have 1 item purchased. 5 more items and we will be able to get back to our car and win the game. So we're now going to move on to the next player.
Yellow, move 3.
Yellow gets to move 3. So yellow can move into, what is that down there? The restrooms? The restrooms do nothing for us. So looks like we're not going to be really getting anywhere unless we head into the department store. And Scott would be purchasing a black shirt for $60. That is an expensive, $60 for a shirt? That's a lot of money, Scott. I hope that's worth it for you. I hope that's worth it for you, bud. We could also try and make our way down to the shoe store. However, we would be paying $75 on sale for something there. So that would be a bit of a pain. So let's hop into the department store here. And I guess Scott's going to try and buy that $60 shirt. That's quite a bit of money, but we're going to go for it.
Sorry, try again later.
Oh, try again later. Scott got denied. He was not allowed to buy that shirt.
Red, move 9.
9. Wow, that's quite the roll. Rachel's getting the good rolls here. So what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That would get us pretty close to the hair salon. What would we be getting at the hair salon? Only $20 on sale. That's pretty good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 wouldn't quite get us to the sneaker store. And we're not going to get to the clearance store. So I think we're going to go 1, 2, 3. Use the elevator for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're going to try and get to the hair salon on our next turn here.
Blue, move 11.
11? Wow. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Wouldn't quite get there. I don't think we'd be able to get anywhere. So maybe Kara is going to head up to the hair salon as well. What is she getting from the hair salon? She's looking at sun-in highlights. I don't know what a sun-in highlight is. I don't know. I know what highlights are. I don't know what a sun-in highlight is. I'm going to have to ask someone about that. 1, 2, 3. How much are those highlights? 15. Pretty good. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Making our way to the hair salon.
Green, meet all shoppers at the ATM.
Whoa, all shoppers are going to the ATM. Whoa. Everyone piling into the ATM. Let's go. I think that means everyone actually gets money. I think that means everyone gets money because we're at the ATM, so everyone's about to get a bit of a paycheck here.
Green, take $80.
80? Nice. I won't complain about that. That's a paycheck for me. So we get 50, and then we'll take a 20 and a 10. I think I accidentally got 2 20s there. Try not to cheat while we're playing against ourselves. Okay, yellow. I don't know what order it's going to do this in. Oh, geez.
Yellow, take $60.
$60. So blue and red. Yellow taken. Okay, let's see if this is in the right order.
Red, take $40.
Nope, it's not. Red. I'm going to flip these around, seeing is this way I can keep track of the turn order as well by putting it this way. So that was red. So blue's going to be next. How much was it?
Red, take $40.
Red gets $40. We're going to take 2 20s for red here. And then Kara,
Blue, take $60.
$60. Not bad. Okay, everyone getting their money from the ATM. And now the turn's going to advance. So unfortunately for my turn, I just gave everyone a bunch of money.
Yellow, move 7 and send a friend to the movie theater.
7 and send a friend to the movie theater, eh? I can't remember if you get something for going to the movie theater. I can't remember if it's like the food court. I know if you go to the food court, you get a food token. I'm going to double check and see if the movie theater also gets you a food token. Meet a friend at the movie theater. What do? Move your shopper? Movie theater? Okay, yeah. So the movie theater also gets you a food token. So, sorry, that was yellow, right?
Yellow, move 7 and send a friend to the movie theater.
Okay, sending someone to the movie theater and moving 7 spaces. So we're either going to hit up the hair salon or we're going to hit up the cell phone store. The cell phone store is on clearance. Scott is looking for cell phone games. Could you purchase cell phone games in a store in the early 2000s? I don't remember. I don't think you could purchase cell phone games in store. everything was just on. Maybe, I don't know. I didn't have a cell phone in 2003, so I'm not 100% sure. And that would be $50. Or we can hit up the hair salon for $15 to just get a haircut. Just get a haircut. So I think we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 into the hair salon. And we are going to be buying that sale haircut for $15. So we have to pay with a 50 because we only have a 10 otherwise. Provided that haircut goes through anyway. Buying, not ATM. Okay, the haircut's gone through. So we're paying 15. So we're going to get 35 back here. Things are going to be out of order, but that's fine. I'm going to try and keep them all relatively in the same way. So Scott has gotten a haircut from the hair salon. One step closer to his goals. And we have to send someone to the movie theater. Who's Scott buds with? I don't know the best way to do this. I should have got a die or something in order to be able to do this randomly and as fairly as possible, because technically they're computers. I'm going to say it probably wouldn't be myself because I have something already, but it's also very far away from a lot of stuff. Let's say that Scott's buddies with Rachel. He's going to send Rachel over to the movie theater. She is going to gain a food token. If she so chooses on her turn, she can use that food token to move an additional 3 spaces.
Red, move 4.
4 spaces, eh? We could go over to the accessory store. We could go over to Glitter, the accessory store. We could purchase some glitter makeup for $20. Not too bad at all. 1, 2, 3, 4. Heading into glitter makeup, we're going to try and get... Oh, sorry. Glitter is the name of the place. We're going to try and get some glitter makeup.
Oh, we're out of stock. Sorry, try again later.
Out of stock of glitter makeup. Poor Rachel. Poor Rachel. She does not get her glitter makeup.
Blue, move 7.
7. That's quite a bit. Where is Kara right now? Also at the ATM, right? Everyone got moved to the ATM. What is she getting from the cell phone store? Kara is looking for a walkie-talkie from the cell phone store for $50. Not terrible, not terrible. We could also go to the computer store. Is that a better price? Looking for a video card at the computer store, and she'd be paying $60 normally, so that wouldn't be better. She could also head over to the hair salon. It would also be $15 for those sun-in highlights. That's what we were trying to get in the first place, right? So let's go meet Scott over at the hair salon here. We're going to try and get that $15 cut. Well, I guess it's not a cut. We're just getting those highlights. Perfect. Kara was able to make the purchase. And also is only able to pay with a 50 because we don't have any 5s. So she's also going to be getting 35 back. Okay, and she has purchased, dropping things all over the place. She has purchased those sun-in highlights. So Rachel's the only one who hasn't been able to purchase anything. Poor Rachel. I just dropped some money somewhere. Where did that go? Where did that go? I need to find that. Uh-oh. That's not good. Well, I'll have to try and locate that once we're done, I suppose. I think that was my money too, so unfortunately I'm down some bills. I've made the game harder for myself. I've made the game harder for myself. I don't know where it went. That's quite odd. Oh, I'll have to try and track that down.
Green, go to the restroom.
To the restroom? I don't want to go to the restroom. What a pain. What a pain. Waste of a turn.
Check it out. There's a clearance at the music store.
Clearance at the music store? Where's the music store?
There's a sale at the cell phone store.
Music's red. Music store.
And
Sale
at
at
the
cell phone
department
store. Where's my other sale sign?
Press the enter button when you are ready.
Where's my other sale sign? Oh, right. It's being blocked in the department store.
There's a sale at the cell phone store and at the department store. Yellow, move 6.
Yellow moving 6, eh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can't get to the cell phone store. What is Scott getting from the computer store? Getting an online game from the computer store. That's not a bad price. I mean, the cell phone store is going to cost us $80 on sale anyway. We could try and get down to like the jewelry store or something, but that would be a bit of a pain.
Yellow, move 6.
6, eh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We could be right outside the sunglasses store. Although sunglasses are going to cost us $80. Prescription shades. Scott's blind. He can't see. It's probably why his hair's in front of his eyes. Okay. We're going to head over to, what, the computer store, right? $60. 1, 2, 3, 4. Heading into the computer store. We're going to try and buy this online game for $60. Done. Scott has purchased. I wonder what online game he purchased. What, this is 2003? I distinctly remember there being like a disc version for RuneScape at some point. I don't know if that's true or not. But I feel like I remember there being a disc version of RuneScape at some point. Maybe that's what he's playing. He's buying RuneScape. Or, you know what it was? It was probably just like a code for a membership is probably what it was. That's what Scott's doing. He's in the computer store buying a RuneScape membership. Okay.
Red, move 7.
Red, move 7. So Rachel wasn't able to buy anything. It did not let her. We could stay here and purchase something. We could also go over to Milton Bradley Toy Store. What are we getting from the toy store? We're getting a karaoke machine, $40, eh? That's quite a bit. The glitter makeup's only $20. I think we're just going to stay here and just try and buy some glitter makeup. We still need a check mark for the orange section. I don't know if that's something I explained or not. In the rules, it says that you have to have something from each color. So you're not just like buying up everything right beside each other. So that's how we're going to play. Normally, I wouldn't do that. I would just make it so that you can buy from wherever, but we'll play by the rules. It's fine. It's fine. So I think Rachel's just going to stay where she is here. She's going to try and get that glitter again. There we go. She didn't go anywhere, and all of a sudden they have it in stock again. So we are paying $20 for that glitter makeup. And Rachel is now on the board with one thing purchased. So it is at least the cheapest one. Okay, who's next?
Blue.
Shut off the security alarm. Wait here for another turn while they remove the tag.
Oof. Kara caught stealing at the hair salon. She got those highlights and then she was like, man, I need something to maintain these highlights, but I can't afford it. I'm just going to slip it into my purse.
Green, move 12.
Good, 12, geez. So good job, Kara, being a thief. We could head over to the department store. We're looking for some department store perfume. It is currently on sale for $35. That's not too bad. But we have 12. So question is, can we get somewhere better with that 12? Where's the clearance is all the way up here. We're not going to get there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We can get close. I already have a green purchase, so that's not going to do anything for us. I could get up here. We could also go to the accessory store, and we could buy some charm bracelets for $20. That would be a little cheaper than we want the toy store to go on clearance. That would give us quite a bit. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Heading into that accessory store, we're going to try and purchase some charm bracelets. Nice, successfully purchased some charm bracelets for $20 at the regular price. So 2 things purchased now. Only 4 more to go.
Yellow, move 9.
9 spaces, eh? So Scott has his green and his blue. What can that 9 do for us? He's still got quite a bit of money. We are no longer around anything that can really get us stuff. He does need the red, which is on clearance. He does need the yellow. Department stores on sale. That would only be $40 for that black shirt. That was out of stock when we tried to get it before. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, we're short. We're short, eh? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We'd be short coming this way too, but at least it's to the clearance. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And hope that we get a decent roll next turn to get here.
Red, meet a friend at the movie theater.
Meeting a friend at the movie theater. Rachel is going to get another food token. Question is, who's she taking with her? Kara has the least amount of stuff right now. So I think she's going to invite Kara over to the movies with her. Even though Kara was caught stealing, I guess security let her go. Or maybe she did purchase something and the security alarm went off because the employee didn't take a tag off. So both Kara and Rachel are going to gain a food token that they can use on a future turn.
Blue, move 7 and send a friend to the movie theater.
Someone going to the movie theater again. So we're moving 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'd be right outside of Soundtracks, the music store. But I don't know if we're going to get there before that clearance ends. I think it only lasts a certain amount of turns. So I'm wondering, with 7?
Blue, move 7.
7.
And send a friend to the movie theater.
We could go over to... Oh my God. I was going to say we could go over to Milton Bradley and try and pick up whatever we're getting from the toy store, but she wants a pair of rollerblades for $150. $150 for rollerblades. What's Milton Bradley doing selling rollerblades? 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, we wouldn't end up outside of it anyway. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We could go to the ATM, grab some more cash. Would ensure we don't have to later. We could also come to the electronics store. What you getting from the electronics store? $45 for a pair of headphones, eh? Maybe we'll go to the electronics store. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into the electronics store. Let's see if she's going to be able to buy those headphones.
Hey, this is on clearance.
Ooh, on clearance, headphones. Cha-ching. So, where were we? We're in the red. Electronics store going for those headphones. Normally $45, on clearance for $15. I'm sure she appreciates that. $15 for those headphones. I would appreciate a pair of headphones for $15. No doubt. Okay, got those headphones. So Kara now has the red cleared up. Everyone has 2 things except for poor Rachel.
Green, move 6.
Green moves 6. I think we're heading to the department store, right? We still need department store. We'd be spending $35 for some perfume. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, 6 wouldn't get us there. Well, that's a predicament. What are we getting from the toy store? Oh, it'd be $50 regular from the toy store. That's not terrible. We are starting to run out of money, though. We are starting to run out of money. 3, 4, 5. We're going to do it. We're going to purchase a video game from the toy store for $50, hopefully. I wonder what video game it is. What was coming out in the early 2000s? 2003? What, that was GameCube? I think the GameCube was out around then. 2002, 2003, the GameCube came out. So we're talking like Super Smash Bros. I think Wind Waker was 2003. Super Mario Sunshine would have been around launch, I think.
Oh, we're out of stock.
Oh,
Try again later.
God, they're out of stock. Every video game out of stock. Oh no. Oh no.
Yellow, move 7 and send a friend to the arcade.
To the arcade. Ooh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Into the music store. Scott is purchasing up. Purchase up. Scott's purchasing some metal CDs. That was pretty bad. My voice didn't go low enough. Wasn't growly enough. Getting those death metal CDs for Scott. They're on clearance for $10. Nope, that's the bookstore. For $30. $30 worth of metal CDs. And we got them. So we got to get that 30. 10 and 20. $30 purchasing those CDs. I wonder how many he got. Probably like 2. Although back then, CDs were probably expensive back then, eh? So he probably got like literally 1 CD, although they're on clearance, so maybe he did get multiple CDs, who knows. All right, Scott taking the lead with 3 purchases. Oh, I was supposed to send someone to the arcade.
Sports shop.
Okay. Clearance at the
There's a
sports.
sale at the sunglasses store.
Sale at the sunglasses store.
And at the music store.
Sale at the music store, which is
Press the
up.
enter button
Nope,
when
electronic.
you're
Oh,
ready.
music. Okay.
Hey guys, there's a clearance at the sports shop.
Sports shop.
There's a sale at the sunglasses
Sorry, Cara.
store. And
Where
at the
is the sports
Red
shop?
Move 12.
Where is the sports shop? Good job. Good job, good job. Can't find it. Arts and crafts. Oh, sport. It's a blue. Oh, it's down here. The playing field. So clearance there. And we had to send someone to the arcade. That was yellow, right? So who's being sent to the arcade? Does anyone have a blue already? Only Scott. Anyone who gets... Oh, no. Cara has a blue. So we're going to send Cara over to the arcade. She's just chilling in the arcade, playing some, I don't know, DDR, maybe? Some DDR.
Red Move 12.
Red Move 12. What? Rachel needs so much stuff still. So much stuff. Where's she going with that 12? She could move up to 15 because if she uses a food token. She still has 2 of them. So what? What's on clearance right now? Sports shop. What is Rachel getting from the sports shop? She'd be picking up a punching bag. Rachel, what are you picking up a punching bag for? For $80. Nope, for $60 on clearance. That's quite a bit though still, eh? We could go over to the hair salon, get some purple hair dye. Be cheaper. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Heading into the hair salon with Rachel. We're going to buy some purple hair dye for $30. We got it. So $30, Rachel getting some purple hair dye. She's dyeing her hair, I guess. So we need a 20 back. And Rachel now has 2 purchases. Got that purple hair dye. Got that glitter makeup. She's just becoming a little fashionista, I guess. She's getting all that fashion on. She's trying to be totally tubular. No, that was more of like an 80s thing, wasn't it? 90s? What was the early 2000s slang? God, I should know this, but I don't remember. I remember saying like, yeah, that's sick. Everything's sick, right? That's really all I remember. I would know stuff. I still use a lot of it today, which is pretty sad, but it happens. So we got our purple hair dye. Who's next?
Blue Move 5.
5, eh? So Cara has blue already, so going to the sports store isn't going to do anything for us. But what's at the clothing store? What can we get from the jean scene? We're looking at $40 normally. What's she getting over there? For some shorts. $40 for some shorts. Are they jean shorts? I guess, because it's the jean scene. That would make sense. We only got 4, although we do have a food token, so we could get up to 7. Would that allow us to get to the... what's the other one up there? The clothing shop, eh? getting some shirts. Oh, it would also be $40 though, so it's the same price, eh? Jean Scene versus... Oh no, it's the card shop up there. Sorry, I was looking at the clothing shop, which is what's downstairs. The card shop, we'd be picking up... What is that? An athlete posters. Picking up some athlete posters for $25. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we'll go 5, 6, 7 by consuming our food token in order to move those extra spaces. And we're going to try and purchase those athlete posters.
Sorry, try again later.
Oh. Can't get those athlete posters. So disappointing.
Green, move 5.
Green, move 5. What do we still need? Oh, we didn't get anything from the department store, eh? That's no good. Or, well, from the yellow. I was talking about the yellow shops in general, not necessarily the... Right, because we were going to try and buy the GameCube game that we wanted. They were sold out. All their GameCube games are gone. Too busy selling rollerblades to people. Okay, I think we're going to hop down to the department store. It's the same price down here and down there. And we need a yellow. So we're just going to go 1, 2, 3 down into the department store. We're going to try and buy this perfume again for $50. We got it. Nice. Okay, $50. Is $50 normal for perfume? Let me know. I don't know if $50 is normal for perfume or not. And we need a check mark on our card for that perfume. Let me know if $50 is a reasonable price for perfume.
Yellow, go to the restroom.
To the restroom. Scott, missing his turn.
Red, move 5.
5, eh? So, Rachel has a blue. Do we need a green still? We do need a green still. We could head over, 1, 2, 3, 4. We could go to the ATM, grab some cash. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We could go to the electronics store, pick up some MP3 software. Did MP3s have software? I don't remember any of my MP3s ever needing software. Maybe it's just talking about like an iTunes kind of situation. Maybe. But all the MP3s I have never needed software. The first MP3 player I had was like this little... It was like shaped like a jelly bean. It was quite interesting. It worked. It worked. That's for sure. I miss Discmans, man, and Walkmans. I don't use my Walkman as much as I should. But I definitely miss Discmans too. I remember using those a lot. And once the MP3 came, that's a shame. It's a shame. I'd rather pick up a Discman for sure. But it's carrying those CDs around, man. That's the convenience of like Spotify and MP3 players and like the iPod and stuff, was that you could just load everything onto one device instead of filling your whole backpack with CDs, which I used to do. I used to carry CDs around with me, but not something I really do now. Not something I really do now. We're moving 5, right?
Red, move 5.
We're getting sidetracked with all of our early 2000s nostalgia here. And like late 90s nostalgia, obviously. So we're moving 5. So we could go pick up that MP3 software. I think that's our best move. I think that's what we're going to do, because everything else is a little too far away. I don't think we'd be able to make it. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Heading into the computer store, we're going to try and purchase that MP3 software for $60. We got it. Nice. I was going to say, question is, do we have $60? But we do. We've still got $140. So we're paying $70. We're going to get $10 back. And we get to put a check mark onto our computer store stuff. Okay, who's next? Blue, move 7. What does Kara still need? She needs the stuff here. Everything's apparently been sold out. What, $25? I think we're just going to stay here and try and pick this purple up again. There we go. We got it. So we're in the card shop. We're picking up those athlete posters for $25. Would you spend $25 on a poster of an athlete? Let me know. Let me know down below. I'm curious how many people even buy posters anymore. The last time that was the wrong pile. The last time I bought a poster was in college because there was this group that came to the school literally just to sell posters. They had a bunch of different posters that they had brought in for like movies and bands and all sorts of different things. And I had bought the movie poster for Pokemon, the first movie, and Pokemon 2000 because I really like those posters. So that's the last time I bought a poster. And that was, probably 8 years ago. So it's been a long while since, no, it'd be longer than that now, eh? No, around 2014 or so. Yeah, 2013, 2014. So we're talking like 9, 10 years ago. Jeez, man, time flies. Time flies. Who's next?
Green, move 7.
7 spaces, eh? What do we still need? We need blue, purple, and red. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think we're just going to hit up the ATM. We are pretty short on money, so we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 into the ATM.
Green, take $40.
$40, that's it? That's all right. Better than no dollars, I suppose.
Yellow, move 8.
Yellow moving 8. Scott is down in the bathroom. What does Scott still need? We need orange, yellow, and purple with Scott. We can get into yellow. We can try and buy those shirts again for $60. Is what I would say if we had $60, but Scott's only got, oh no, he has 2. He's got $105. I thought he only had 55 left. Was that 8?
Yellow, move
8. We don't need green. Can we, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We could go up to the science store or toy store. Are those cheaper? The science store is cheaper. We'd be buying a chemistry set at the science store for $40. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 into the science store. We're going to try and buy that chemistry set for $40.
This is on clearance.
On clearance! We're getting it for $15. $15 for that chemistry set. Not bad. We're going to get $55 so that we can get 40 back here. Make it easier. 55, and we're just going to take 2 20s. And Scott in the lead here with 4 things.
Red, move 7. And send a friend to the movie theater.
To the movie theater, eh? So we're moving 7. What does Rachel still need? Purple, yellow, and red. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We could get in front. I think that's what we're going to end up doing. We're going to head to the card shop. So we're going to use a food token in order to move an extra 3. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Pretty close to that card shop. Next turn, we'll be able to try and purchase some stuff anyway. And then we got to move someone to the movie theater, eh? Putting Scott over there would be a bad idea because he needs oranges still. I'm the only one with oranges, and Rachel has oranges, so I guess she would probably send me over here. I am going to get a food token, but I'm going to be farther away from the things I need to buy. Well, actually, I guess I'm closer to the red, eh? Too late now.
Blue, move 7.
Blue moves 7. What do we still need with Kara? We need orange, yellow, and green. All of those are on the opposite side. So we're going to just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're going to make our way over to the other side of the mall.
Green, move 6.
6, eh? 6. Do I try and go to the music store to get a CD alarm clock? Oh no, sorry, that's from the electronics store. Do I go to the electronics store to get a CD alarm clock? Or do I try and get to the sale at the music store for some alternative CDs? Oh, it's the same price. So we're going to go, how much was it?
Green, move 6.
1, 2, 3, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into the electronics store. We're going to try and purchase a CD alarm clock for $45.
Hey, this is on clearance.
Woo, clearance! Making bank. So, how much is it on clearance here? 15 on clearance. Nice. Saves us some money, and we get another check mark. That was on the electronics store for that clearance CD alarm clock. Did anyone used to have a CD alarm clock? I don't remember even having an alarm clock. I hate alarms, but I use my phone as an alarm now. I'd rather not, but you know, it's unfortunately you got to wake up at some point.
Seriously, there's a clearance at the bookstore.
Clearance at the bookstore?
There's a sale
Where's the
at
bookstore?
the hair salon.
Bookstore. Sale.
And at the computer store.
Computer store. Lots of sales on this side of the mall.
Press the enter button when you... Yellow, move 7.
Yellow. Scott still needs orange and purple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, I guess we're just going in front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What are our prices like over here? Accessory store is 20. Shoe store is 100. So we're definitely going for that accessory store, no doubt. No doubt, no doubt.
Red, move 3.
Red move 3, we're going to hop into the card shop here. Try and get, what are we getting from the card shop? Rachel in the card shop to buy her fireman calendar for $25. You go, Rachel, you go.
Sorry, try again later.
Oh, they're out of fireman calendars. Poor Rachel. Poor Rachel.
Move 6.
Blue moving 6. We were heading to the opposite side of the mall. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to head into the computer store here, right? What are we looking at the computer store? We're looking at $45 for a video card on sale. We can afford that. Let's go. Nice. Got that video card purchase for $45 on clearance. We're going to get $10 back here. And now Cara also has 2 things left to get.
Green, move 7. And send a friend for ice cream.
Ooh, for ice cream. That's pleasant. So we need blue and purple still. So we're going to head over this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we're going to use that food token that we got from the movie theater. Now, oh, the ice cream shop doesn't get me anything. We're going to try, I guess we're going to try and get up to the, so 1, 2, 3. We're just going to come, oh, actually, hold on. 2, 3. I could come down here. $40 for some capri pants. How much money do I got? Oh yeah, I got enough. We're going to use that 3 to come down here, not to move in front of the card shop. So we're going to try and buy some capri pants for the full price of $40. And we got them. Go us. So let's get our check mark on here. So $40 for some capri pants. Is that a normal price for capri pants? Do capri pants still exist? Is that a... I assume it's a type of pants. That makes sense, right? But I don't know if it's a style that has gone out of style or not.
Yellow, move 9.
Yellow, move 9. What is Scott still trying to get? He needs, oh right, he needs the orange. So we're going to just hop into the accessory store here. Bit of a waste of our move, but we're going to try and get sister's gift. Buying a gift for his sister for the regular price of $20.
Oh, we're out of stock. Sorry, try again later.
The accessory store was out of stock of his sister's gift. That's unfortunate.
Red, move 6.
Red move 6. Rachel is going to try and purchase this fireman calendar again. She was having a hard time with this fireman calendar. And she got it. Okay, so she's paying $25 for that fireman calendar. I hope it was worth it. I hope a $25 calendar is quite a bit. I hope it was worth it, Rachel. I hope you got the steamy fireman photos you were hoping for.
Blue, move 10.
10. That was a really weird audio recording.
Blue, move 10.
It's like they changed the person. Okay, what does Kara still need? Kara needs orange and yellow. Where is she right now? Orange and yellow. So I think we're going to hit up one of the yellows. Can we get both of them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, we would have to do Fun Fusion, the science store. So what does Kara want from the science store? She's looking at $50 for a foot massager. Nope, that's the department store. No, that's the science store. Apparently, foot massage machines are scientific. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 into the science store. We're going to try and buy that foot massager for $50. Nice. Okay, so Kara also just needs one more thing now in order to get out of the shopping mall. So $40, so we're getting, oh no, $50, so just a straight 50. So Kara just needs the orange now, which she's on her way to getting. I just need the blue, which is right over there. That's not too bad. Where? Jeez, excuse me. What are we on? The yellow? Over here, toy store. Or no, science store, sorry. Okay.
Green, move 3.
3, eh? Not enough for us to get where we want. What's the cheapest thing for the blues? Arts and crafts, we'd be buying a modeling kit for 50, or for 80, sorry, which we have the money for, so we could do that. The hair salon is 20 and on sale, so 15 for some deep conditioner. I think we're just going to try and make our way up to the arts and crafts store. I don't know if I can afford the stuff at the sports shop. 150, I definitely can't. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3. It was just 3?
Green, move 3.
Just 3. So we're going to move 3 up.
Yellow, move 5.
Yellow, move 5. Scott's going for purple. And oh, no. Scott's going to try and get his sister's gift again because that didn't work. So we're staying in the accessory store. Purchased. There we go. So regular price of 20 to get his sister a gift. How nice of him. Using his hard-earned cash to buy a gift for someone else. So respectable. You go, Scott.
Seriously, there's a clearance at the electronics store. There's
Electronics.
a sale at the pet shop. And at the accessories store. Press the enter button when you are ready.
Nope. Sale at the accessories store.
Hey guys, there's a clearance at the electronics store.
That wasn't
There's
right.
a
It's over
sale
here.
At the pet shop.
Pet shop.
And
Where's the
at
pet shop?
Accessories store. Red, move 8.
Where is the pet shop? Down here. Red, move 8, eh? We need red and yellow still, so I guess we're coming this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What are we getting from the music store? $60. Can she afford that? She can't. She can't. She's only down to $55. Only down to $55. She can't afford her hip-hop CDs. So, what? I was in the shop, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. It was 8, right?
Red, move 8.
It was 8. So we're going to consume our other food token in order to move the 11. And we're going to hit up the ATM to try and get some more money for Rachel.
Red, take $80.
80. It's quite a bit. That'll help.
Blue, meet a friend at the movie theater.
Everyone going to the movie theater. Damn. So she'd probably try and screw me over. Fucking Kara. That wouldn't surprise me. It was blue, right?
Blue, meet
Yeah.
a friend at the movie theater.
So she's probably going to try and screw me over because I'm trying to get over to those blues there. So we're both hopping into the movie theater, which means we both get a food token.
Green, move 11.
11. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Into the hair salon. Yeah. We are purchasing some deep conditioner for $20. At least we're going to try to.
Green,
We did it.
done shopping. Get to the arcade to win.
To the arcade. That sounds like my kind of time after you're done shopping. Every time I've played this game, it's always been that you have to get to a parking lot. That's new.
Yellow, move 9.
But that sounds like my kind of shopping, honestly. Finish up your shopping, go chill in the arcade for a bit. Sounds good to me. So. Sorry, that was yellow 9?
Yellow, move 9.
Yellow move 9. Scott needs purple. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Red, move 9. And send a friend for ice cream.
9 and ice cream, eh? What's Rachel need? She needs red and yellow. So she's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 into the electronics store. On clearance, she's going to be buying some... Oh, she's buying an MP3 player. We were just talking about MP3 players. Kara went and got MP3 software, right? Who got the MP3 software? Oh, Rachel also got the MP3 software. She's just doing both. She bought the MP3 software before she bought the MP3. So we're going to try and purchase that for $50 since it's on clearance. Nice. Go us. So $50 for that MP3 player. And Rachel just needs one more thing as well now, too. And she's going to send someone to go get some ice cream. Nope, that was the Hip Hop CD's MP3 player. Who is she going to send to get ice cream? Scott is trying to get to the purples, so that's not going to be particularly beneficial. Kara already has a purple, so Kara would most likely be the one that gets moved over. So she's going to gain a food token. So Kara now has 2 food tokens.
Blue, move 9.
9 spaces. She needs orange. She just needs an orange, eh? Oh, it's all the way over here. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're going to consume one of the food tokens that we have to move an extra 3. 1, 2, 3. Well, we're going to have to wait to get to the accessory store there.
Green, get to the arcade to win. Green, move 7.
7, eh? We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're going to consume the food token that we have to get an extra 3 spaces. We're going to go 1, 2, 3.
Yellow, move 5. And send a friend anywhere.
Anywhere. Damn. So 5, eh? He's trying to get over to those purples. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're probably going to try and impede my progress by sending me way over here. Way over here to the opposite side of where I want to be.
Red, go to the restroom.
No. To the restroom with Rachel. Losing a turn.
Hey guys, there's a clearance at the card shop.
Clearance at the card shop.
Sale at the toy store.
Sale at the toy store.
And at the jewelry store.
Sale at the
Press the
jewelry
enter
store.
button. Blue, move 5. And send a friend for ice cream.
Jeez, man. 5, eh? So she's going to the accessory store. 1, 2, 3. She's going to be purchasing some hair scrunchies for $20, or trying to at least. Success.
Blue, done shopping. Get to the green parking lot to win.
So Kara's got to get to the green parking lot in order to win. Okay, and she had to spend $20 on that. Okay.
Green, get to the arcade to
Yep.
win. Green, meet a friend at the movie theater.
The movie theater, that does nothing for me. We're going to bring Rachel up because it puts her a little farther away from the yellows.
Yellow, move 6.
Yellow moves 6, eh? 1, 2, 3, 4. Scott into the card shop. He's going to be picking up a dragon figure. A dragon figure from the card shop? Well, I guess that makes sense. Hallmark sells like bits and bobs, so that makes sense. And he's going to try and purchase that for $10 since it's on clearance.
Yellow,
Nice.
you're done shopping. Get to the green parking lot to win.
Also trying to get to the green parking lot to win. So it's just Rachel that needs to buy one more thing.
Red, move 7.
7, eh? So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're going to use the food token we got from being at the movie theater. Now, is the toy store or the department store cheaper? Department store is 60. Toy store is 40. So toy store is cheaper. We're going to head into the toy store here on sale. We're going to be picking up a karaoke machine for $30, hopefully.
Red, you're done shopping. Get to the red parking lot to win.
Is that $30 or $40? $30.
Blue, get to the green parking lot to win. Blue, move 10.
10. Where is blue right now? Up here. And the green parking lot's on the far side there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Kara has made it out of the mall. She is victorious. I don't know if there's a way to do the thing to say, whoa, you won. Woo.
Green, now get to the
Nope.
movie theater.
There isn't.
Win.
There
Green,
isn't.
move 7.
So, Kara is our victorious shopper. On her journey through the mall, she purchased a foot massager, some hair scrunchies, some headphones, some athlete posters, some Sun-In highlights, and a video card before making her way out of the mall and becoming victorious. She was the first shopper to get out of there. So yeah, it kind of sucks that I wasn't able to kind of fit everything into the shot. It's quite the board. Hold on, let me move this up a bit here, and I'll try and zoom out so we can show everything. I just don't want to. There we go. Okay, this is everything. So we got the board. We have all of our bits and bobs over here. It's quite a bit. But yeah, that's Mall Madness. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I enjoyed playing, that's for sure. It's a fun time. It's a good time. You know, it's a little basic, you know, just moving around doing stuff, but it's a good time. I love the electronic. I love the aesthetic, the visual table setting. It's an eye catcher. It's great. It's good. If you guys have played Mall Madness, any version of them, either the 90s one or this one, or I think there's even a modern one from late 2010s, early 2020s, let me know what you think of it down in the comments below. If watching this has made you want to try Mall Madness yourself, let me know that down below as well. It's always interesting to see what kind of games people end up checking out based on what we look at on the channel here. If you're over on Instagram, you can follow us at Board Games Are For Everybody. We just post photos of games that we're playing, as well as games that we pick up. Just come over, have a good time, talk about games, look at some games. If you're over on Board Game Arena, you can send me a friend request at Games Are For Everybody over on Board Game Arena. Maybe we can play a game sometime. But that is it for this video. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully I will see you all next time. Until then, just remember the board games are for everybody. And until next time, peace.